Another homage to the lightsaber.
He's got Lingering Souls. This is black. Lingering Souls, ultimate price. What kind of Naya? Why does it say Naya midrange? His deck has black cards.
Well, the other deck is also just a... It's an Unburial Rights deck, too, so it's not actually particularly Naya-ish or mid-rangey either. So what's going on with Glenn's deck?
4-color mid-range. So it's 4-color. He's got Rakdos' Return, Ultimate Price, Lingering Souls in black. Green, he's got Avance's Pilgrim, Smiter, Huntmaster, Resto, Thragtusk. He's got 1 Thundermaw. It seems like basically Naya mid-range with a couple of black cards.
Sure, just basically Lingering Souls. I guess Ultimate Price is to fight the other Thundermaws that are floating around.
He's Silklash Spider. I hope that comes up.
Probably not in this matchup, right?
Oh, what is this? Unburial Rights, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think has the advantage here?
I would want to be on Marcus's side of the matchup.
I agree. I feel like they're the mirror match, except for Marcus's deck is less fair.
Yeah, far more powerful. Glenn's deck not especially fast. Although there is a Loxodon Smiter.
And we have I assume that's a Faithless Looting?
Yes. Another copy of Faithless Looting.
And what's up with all the 2 Craterhoof Behemoths? They're like not dedicated Craterhoof Behemoths, but their Behemoths aren't even that good. They don't have all the little guys.
It's very good with Lingering Souls. I think I'm also suspicious of it in this deck list,
yeah.
But the theory is that it's very good with Lingering Souls, which he does not have. So no, I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, I just don't get it.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. All right, Smiter in for 4. I'll get Marcus down to 16.
No Slayer Stronghold in this deck.
Controversial. And there is a Master of the Fells.
Is that a
Glenn with a
Star City Wolf token?
Yes.
Available on StarCityGames.com?
Presumably.
Speaking of tokens available on Star City, did you see the new tokens this week?
Did see yours, yes.
That's a handsome token.
Those tokens are actually super sweet.
Said Brian Kibler.
And we have a flashback Unburial Rights for Angel of Serenity, which sweeps up all of Glenn's little homies there.
And Glenn... So this is exactly what we're saying. Like it's almost a mirror match, but just one side's fair, one side's not.
Yeah. You know, Glenn's got like a Garrick Primal Hunter in his hand.
All stuff that will just die to the Angel, right?
Stuff that's just not nearly as powerful as...
It's funny, Marcus Torrez has got like Centaur Healer and Loxodon Smiter in his sideboard.
Yes.
So if he wants to become a less powerful deck, he can.
Well, maybe he wants to have that kind of stuff when he has to... If he doesn't want to fight through like Graveyard Hate, he can
Or
just bring in...
speed up against red.
Right, yeah. I think those are totally reasonable sideboard cards. Angel of Serenity in.
And...
Oblivion
O-Ring?
It's an Oblivion Ring.
Wow.
Might not have anything else to do.
Don't we know he has Faithless Lootings?
I think... Oh yeah, he's got a looting... Yeah, I guess.
I mean, even if the Huntmaster flips, you've got a 5/6 flyer.
Yeah. Might have jumped the gun with this, because we're in a position where if Glenn has, say, Thundermaw Hellkite, it matters a lot.
It matters a ton. Apparently does not have one. But
That
even like it's just a 2/2 body.
Yeah.
And if it's, I mean...
Felt a little hasty.
Wait for it to flip, then. You know, it's... Glenn pondering a hand of unknown cards.
I know that he has a Primal Hunter.
Excuse me?
He has a Garrick. I've seen that. That's the only one I can confirm.
So, I mean, what's he supposed to do? Like, cast like a horrible allied strategies? Like, you just play it and then draw 2 and then it goes away?
I would be... If I was in Glenn's position, I would be loath to do that. He's got... Okay, this is much better.
And that's arguably a better Oblivion Ring target as well.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, Garrick is a draw 5 now. It's a big deal.
Yes. Yes, it is. 5 in. But, I mean, Glenn still has a monstrous amount of life because of his multiple Hunt Masters and Thragtusk.
He's got a lot of room to play with.
And Huntmaster on Marcus's side. Are they just like borrowing from a common pool of wolves? Is that what's going on?
I believe so, yeah.
It's got like a...
It's like a pack.
It's exactly a pack
I know.
of wolves.
That was, yeah. It's very rare that I impress myself, but this is one of those times.
Did you like that? That's a handsome token, said Brian Kibler.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's clearly insane. So Glenn thinking here.
Oh.
I'd be surprised if he has a play much better here than Garricking and drawing 5, but we're gonna start here. Jump blocking the Thragtusk.
And
I think that Glenn has ultimate price in his hand, which maybe is... He's debating between maybe going ultimate price, smite your guy, well, sorry, ultimate price your angel, play a smiter or a huntmaster, versus playing Garrick and drawing 5.
I actually much prefer the ultimate price replay smiter plan than just drawing 5 randomly.
I tend to agree.
He can still play the Garrick play next turn. Oh, well, he has enough. Well, he played that up, right? So he can do Smiter Huntmaster. Just get the life back.
Yep.
And then, oh, he's worried about the math on the opponent Huntmaster. That's why. He's worried about like the same flippy flips that we saw earlier.
Sure.
In that case, I think he probably should have just played Smiter. Assuming he has an ultimate price.
I believe he has an ultimate price in his hand.
He's deep in the tank.
Yeah.
That's an old Star City shirt. My wife wouldn't let me wear that one.
Why not?
She says she doesn't like it. It's ugly. Resto Angel, achievement unlocked.
Yep.
Why main phase?
So is Thragtusk doesn't get killed in response to something? I don't know. I would assume.
Maybe he has a reason. Because he also had to pay the land up.
I mean, I assume he has ultimate price in hand, and that's why.
What have we got here? Flashback Faithless Looting. Cards that just like put cards in your hand and then you can take other cards and get rid of them are so strong.
Yes.
They're like really strong.
So we have another Unburial Rites. Getting back another Angel.
Wow, that's bad. I mean, top row, right?
I mean, I would want to get something to hedge against a removal spell. If he had something in his graveyard. And what's the other?
Why didn't he kill the wolf? Instead of just only targeting 2.
Yeah, I guess he did. I don't think he put his own guy out there, so I'm not sure.
I don't see it.
Yeah. So yeah, Glenn just ultimate priced.
For good value.
Yeah, yeah.
Isolated Chapel. I would be very tempted to just draw 5 here and then see what cards I have left.
Yeah.
In which case, he probably should not have played the Chapel first.
Right. I think that he should Garrick here, because if you find like another ultimate price this turn,
Yeah,
it's very good.
insane.
And certainly casting your other knuckleheads doesn't really do a whole lot.
Draw 5. How many ultimate prices has he got? 2 in his main deck and then Zilch in his sideboard.
Yeah, just 2.
How did it go from 1 to 0?
I think that he might have, yeah, maybe he didn't know that Garrick just kills itself if you have it come into play and use it.
And probably nothing. Maybe time in round updated. 9 minutes. You heat check here? I could easily just see myself swinging with Thragtusk, seeing what he did. How bad is a Pillar of Flame? That's the real question, right?
Well, it's almost certainly not his deck game 3, right?
No, I'm just saying, I'm Glenn. Say I'm Glenn and I'm Thragtusk, and I swing my Thragtusk into your Angel. Block?
Yeah, for sure I'm blocking.
Pillars are just, you're dead.
They do a lot of things, man. You're dead at taking 5 and then being in a similar spot the next turn.
Fair enough. What's Marcus's plan? He's just like kind of trying to gain small amounts of advantage and not being successful in holding those advantages.
Yeah, it's weird because Glenn is actually both out tempoing him and also out carding him.
Yeah, which just seems odd.
Almost impossible.
And what's Marcus is like leaving 4 mana fallow again. Look, he's got to try to keep pace.
Yes.
I think that not taking out that wolf is probably a pretty big mistake. Like, that thing's going to end up chumping somebody someday. Or trading with a hunt master.
Yeah,
or
something. Yeah.
It's a painful block. I wouldn't want to make that block. Or, fine. It's a great block.
Sure.
Wait, isn't it better to... Well, I'm going to think. Is that better than actually blocking the wolf with the angel?
I don't think the wolf matters too much. You have, you can trade or just eat it at any time going forward. Probably just better to absorb the 5.
Glenn's got all his lands untapped. What's he got? Does he have anything exciting he can play at instant speed? No. Ultimate's price, I guess.
Yeah, ultimate price is pretty much it.
Do you like slaughter games against Reanimator?
Yeah, I think I do.
I like it especially like if they're going to expose something and you know that like a Trader Hook's coming, right? Or an Angel's
Right.
Friend, you know which one to go for.
Unburial Rights can be very good to get.
Sure. 4 being tapped. It's probably like a Hunt Master, right?
Most likely. I wonder.
Glenn has black mono. Why doesn't he have Olivia? She'd be sweet in this deck.
It's a lot of mana to use.
Like, she's a decent 4 and one of the best 6s. Sure. It's like an insane 6. I like Glenn's position way better than Marcus's position right now. Like, if you looked at the board, there's not even any way to indicate that like Marcus is playing in an unfair deck and Glenn's playing a fair deck. They just actually have the same kind of stuff in play.
Right. Although, like, Marcus does have, I mean, Crater Hoof can still be a huge draw, right?
Sure.
He's certainly not dead.
Resto Angel. Achievement unlocked. Would you rather unlock that achievement? Yeah, I guess. It's 5 life and a 3/3 rather than 2 life and a 2/2.
Yeah.
Not close. Okay.
Giving Glenn a little bit more cushion.
Well, also giving Glenn just more bodies for the the swing back. It really punishes Marcus for sending 2 of his potential blockers forward. Dreadbore. I gotta say, I actually don't understand a lot of the construction principles in the 4-color midrange, the 4-color like reanimatory decks. Like, why do they have like 1 or 2 or 3 Centaur healers and 2 Dreadbores and 2 Severs?
That doesn't make sense.
Like these seem like cards. Like very little play with each other, and they don't really forward the most busted draws that the deck can achieve.
Yeah, it gets a lot of like these incongruous draws of Reanimator stuff plus something powerful to do, or a curve of beaters, but I can't deploy the rest of my hand because they're these huge guys. I'm not a huge fan of the way the deck's put together.
Yeah, I like the junk one better. It seems like it's more cohesive.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. So Glenn sending in everything except his Absence Pilgrim.
So that's like that looks pretty lethal, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, that's lethal. Need some blocks. and a wolf on Thragtusk. I think that Huntmaster of the Fells might be some sort of a trap, a crutch.
Yeah.
Training wheels.
Right.
It's never gonna flip.
So Marcus, I believe, just went down to 4.
And Glenn prevents a flip with a Huntmaster of his own.
Sure.
Huntmaster's really kind of roaring back into popularity this week. He just didn't see play for a while.
Yeah, it's actually a little surprising to me that he's getting so much play since he's so outclassed by the 5s that people are playing.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're already far seeking, it's a totally
He's a
reasonable thing to be
3, yeah.
ramping into.
I mean, he unlocks pretty well with Restoration Angel.
Marcus has got to find something big.
Down to 4. I mean, even just Glenn's flipped Huntmaster would be half of that, right?
Yeah.
So that's just one more super dangerous thing he has to deal with.
He has a Dreadbore in hand who can pick off something. I would assume most likely at the, I guess probably the Restoration Angel.
No, he has 2 Restoration Angels to block. I think just nothing. There's too many wolves.
Yeah, so Glenn Jones 2-1 on the back of Garrick Primal Hunter and some